Hello everyone, welcome to DG Birdie Crew. I'm Chuck Bennett.
And I'm Nina Bennett. Welcome to the channel.
Welcome everyone. We are at the Disc and Defrost 2026, sponsored by Strongside Disc Golf. We have the feature card for Ma2 Round 1 here. Chuck Bennett on the mic with Nina Bennett.
M.Griffin, PJ number 49396. Shout out to Team Dojo, Team Hooligan, and Team AGL. Favorite disc is the Polar Sequoia.
Name is Josh Tinsley, PDGA number 144941. No sponsors, but my favorite disc is the Dynamic Disc Verdict.
I'm S.McDowell, PDGA number 269716, representing Strongside Disc this morning. Favorite disc is an Innova Firebird.
My name's N.Dowell, PDGA number 234314. Favorite disc is the Chemtrail, representing Strongside Disc Golf, Negative Disc Golf, Doomsday Disc, and Biohazard Designs.
We have hole 6 as they're starting on for a shotgun start, 330 feet, par 3. Pretty straightforward, a lot of trees near the basket. Just want to try to throw a nice straight shot to the basket.
Yeah, these greens out here are pretty fast. You got a lot of pine straw out here. Nice little flip up shot.
Got a lefty on the card.
Looked like it slid down inside the circle or close to the circle's edge. Nice little flip up shot here. Turning nicely down the center.
Josh turning that one over a little bit, and it hits a tree. Luckily it sits down so it doesn't go be where that path is on that right side.
Josh throws a nice little flick shot up there, slides it under the basket.
We have Seth for a birdie look, edges circle. Just off the band.
Greatest song in disc golf right there. We all love that.
We got Mike here for a birdie putt.
Puts it up and gets it in. We got Nick here about the same distance, looking to knock down a birdie as well, get his round started.
Cashes it in. We got Josh here, save his par putt.
Yeah, first putt of the round, a little tester there for him. Alright, we got hole 7 here, 610 foot par 4. You want to throw a straight hyzer out to the left of these trees, or try to throw it in the middle of those trees. There's a hallway over there.
Looks like Nick's playing the safer layup spot. He's got a cheat code on that with the left hand on this whole tee shot.
Yeah, there's a little outside gap there on this hole if you land short enough. Mike here's got a lot of power, so we'll see what he tries to do.
That's a nice turn on it and get some good distance. In a perfect spot.
Yep. Going to be up there on that left side as well. We'll see what he's got. Seth here looking to throw a big shot. Gets it out there and gets a little early release on this one. Hopefully it stays in bounds for him.
Oh. Pretty close. I think I see it on the land though.
Josh pulls that one a little bit.
Yeah, catches the trees there on the right, but stays safe.
Oh, that was nice. He made it through the trees.
Great.
Should be able to scramble for par. Is he closer than that than I think he is?
Nick here taking the outside line. But yeah, Josh was pretty close there. He's got about 60, 70 feet up to the basket. So relatively close to try to save that par. Seth looking at this outside line here, trying to throw a forehand around the outside of the trees. Early releases that a little bit, but gets back over in the middle there in that hallway I was talking about. We got Mike here. He's a little pinched off by the trees. He's going to try the forehand line here around the outside. Just get a look at it. Catches a branch on the way through, but he's safe.
Oh no. So he had a good ways to get to the basket.
Yeah, fortunately kicked back to the middle of the trees there, so he's got a nice open shot up here. Kind of early releases that one. Still a birdie putt for Seth.
Yeah, he gave that a good bid. Kind of have a half bid there.
Nick here pitching up. Here's where Mike got to. He's still got a birdie look.
Sells it a little far past the basket.
A little low out of his hand there. Josh just chains out on that. Unfortunate.
Far.
Yeah, I talked to these guys after the round and talked to them, asked them what they thought about being on camera, and all of them said that there was a few nerves a little bit in the round, so they had to fight through the nerves. Laser it. If you can dream it, Caleb can apply it. Custom trophies, hats, anything that you can think of, this guy can put it on there. Email all custom orders today to
We're on hole 8, 410 feet across the water, par 4. Obviously the water is OB. What is the landing zone to get like across the water? Do you know the distance?
roughly about 320-ish to get across the water here. The water's way down, so makes it a little easier.
Again, Nick's got that cheat code with that lefty shot.
Yeah, flips it up nice and gets across. Seth here just looking to hit one flat, get it across the water. It was a little windy this day. A little left to right headwind on this, so it was flipping them up and pushing them just a little bit. Doesn't bother Seth though, he gets up there for a look. Yeah, that little left to right wind held that thing over nice for him. We got Josh here looking to get one out there. Yeah, flips it up nice. The wind holds it.
They all keep it in bounds. I'd walk up on this tee, I'd be scared.
Say it again, Ben. You did. We got Ben Shen out driving James here, folks. A little additional coverage for you. Josh throwing a good shot up there, almost throwing it in, putting it under the basket.
That was a good hit off the tree.
Yeah, that's that cheat code you were talking about.
Seth gonna run his eagle bid. Yeah, he definitely did. It looked like the wind kind of just held it on the right side.
Yep. Mike putting his up, falls a little short there. Everybody just looking to tap it in here. Get out of here with the birdies. Good hole from the fellas there. Hole 9, 390-foot par 4. Little gap shot off the tee, or you can go on the outside here of the trees. See the basket. It goes downhill and then back up. Soft little par 4. Just throw a good shot out there, miss the trees, and get your birdie.
Gunner it. Just pushed up.
It'll still be an easy up and down though from there.
Going with forehand here. It's a good play as well.
So is that left side wider than the right side?
Yeah, that left side's pretty wide open. You just got to miss that pine tree out there. If you look to the right, there's a low ceiling under them branches, and those trees are right in your...
I guess the low ceiling can kind of take off the height of the disc to get there.
Yeah.
Josh turning them over perfect.
Yep.
Yeah,
Great
that's
shot.
a really good shot.
Yeah, that's a great shot. As you can see, Josh threw the great line there with a flip-up shot. If you got enough power, you can get to the basket on this one.
He turned that over quite a bit.
Looking to just pitch up under the basket here.
And he done it perfectly.
Yep. A little forehand approach here, looking to do the same.
Ooh, gave that a good bid.
Josh doing the same. Yeah, you got to be a little cautious out here. These greens can get a little treacherous with these hillsides. Putting up a 20-footer.
Oh, did that roll down the hill? Oh,
I think as you'll see here, this is what I was talking about. Everybody else tapping in here. Got a little commentary curse there. My bad, Nick.
We got hole 10, 600 feet, par 4. A lot of people are just going to go straight and let it, the disc hyzer to the left and just go try to hit that gap to get up to the basket is most likely the play, right?
Yep. Nice little straight shot off the tee here to get a look at that gap.
This one's all about placement, really,
Yeah.
to guarantee that birdie.
Seth
You
gets
get
it pulled
sneaky, though,
over a
I was
little
gonna
bit.
No, it didn't go through.
It's
That right side.
But
Catch-
this is also eagle.
We're going to find out and we're
right?
going to document them.
oh, if you got a big enough arm, it's downhill. You can get a look at it for sure. Mike here's got some power.
That's what I was trying to do.
He flipped it up nice. It finished a little on him, but it's going to be in a good spot.
You can just hear like the smack talking in the background.
Yeah, these guys had a good card. They had fun all day long.
And again, Nick with the good cheat code. Oh, good one down there, and then get a
Great
good
shot,
skip
dude.
towards the
Good shot,
gap
Nick.
that you want to land into.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really realize how lefty friendly this course was till I watched Nick play it and filmed him. Seth here got out to the open, throwing a forehand up. skips up outside the circle.
Inside the circle there.
A little flex shot, get a little slide. Yeah, it looks to be about circle's edge.
Mike just looking to pitch this one up there by the basket. Do we run it? Ooh.
It looked like he tried to throw that one in.
Got Seth for the edge of circle, outside circle.
A little uphill putt.
Got Josh. Yeah.
Bang.
Good putt.
Nice putt by Josh there.
That was a good birdie.
Little 20-footer here. Oh, gets a skip off the side of the cage, and there's a rollaway again. Back up the hill, tough putt there. And as you see Mike putting down the hill there, there's hardly any flat putts out here. You're typically putting uphill or downhill.
Oh, me too.
Makes it a little tough.
Built for the grind, designed for the course. Bird Bag Sports keeps your gear locked in round after round. Play smart, carry better. Bird Bags.
Alright, hole 11, 290-foot par 3. As you can see, there's a big tree right off the tee box here. You want to throw a little flex shot, or there's a big turnover line to the outside, as you see Mike doing here. Tough hole. This hole plays way uphill.
That tree is really right in the way, isn't it? Kind of takes away a lot of the power you could push past that hill.
Yeah, that little pine tree is a nuisance. Gotta throw a pretty good shot here.
I wonder if roller's a possibility, like out wide.
I've attempted that. It's a tough one, but it's possible. Nick gets that one up the gap pretty good. He should have a look.
Good lefty shot again.
That's that cheat code he keeps getting to. We got everybody pitching up here.
That looked like that was in.
Mike just
Hey,
throws
I
it
got
under
that.
the basket. Again, a lot of treacherous greens out here. If you catch that basket, as you've seen when I put the commentary curse on Nick there, you can get a roll away.
Hey, I'm not mad at laying up. I lay up just to be safe too, to save strokes anyway, so
Yep.
smart to do.
Seth hitting the band there again. He's had a couple of those this round. Everybody else tapping in for the pars, and Seth with the unfortunate bogey.
We have hole 12, 395 feet, par 4. I don't know what the gaps would be for this, so you can help me explain this a little bit. It looks like you can go either way, really, but
There's about 4 gaps on every hole that you can hit. This one, there's a real wide hyzer, a flip up in the middle, or a turnover on the left side.
looks like he's going that outer flex. Ooh, if he didn't hit that, I feel like that definitely would have got all the way down there. Slowed
Yeah.
the disc down quite a bit.
Yeah, Mike's got the power. He can get there for a 2-look.
Hits that one a little high. I don't know if that trickled and hit something. I think it did.
Yeah, he caught a tree on the right side there and kicked down to the left.
Nick, also another. I feel like this is like a lefty hole too. A little wide open. Left that nice.
I was like, move.
You got him on that one. Yeah, he just had that one too flat. It come out great.
It's like the lefty lines look more wide open than those right side lines.
I did not pay attention to that until you pointed it out. Seth gets a nice hyzer out there. He just plays the hyzer play. He'll be able to pitch up, take a birdie hopefully. Stock hyzer approach here. Slides it up. Looks like it about circles the edge there. Nick turns that forehand over again a little too much.
Thought he was about to hit that tree.
We got Seth here with a 2 look.
Yeah.
Bang.
It's a good one to get, especially an uphill putt too.
Yeah, like I said, all elevated putts out here.
A replay
Either
for
up.
that one.
Yeah. Little BG Birdie Crew
Got our
replay.
first eagle on the channel too.
Yeah, congratulations, Seth. First eagle on the channel, brother.
Sick.
Here's those treacherous greens I was talking about again. Here's Mike. If you look at him, he's above the basket here. No flat putts out here. Just gets it a bit high. Everybody else tapping in. All right, hole 13, 460 foot par 4. Same tune again, just get it flipped up in the middle, get it going straight, get down there, miss the trees. There's about 4 different gaps to take here.
Pretty wide open down the middle. Looks like he's lining up maybe the hyzer flip. Oh.
A little early release there. Yeah, there's a lot of low ceiling on this course as well. A lot of ticklers, a lot of little branches you can't see. Looking for a big rip here. Gets it a little high.
Looks like the wind sucked it up in the air.
Yep. Got through everything though. Nice little turnover shot here. Should get a little slide.
Shot, Nick.
Threw that one a little low, but it got a good skip over the hill.
Seth was unfortunate when he hit that branch.
He crushed it though. Still has the putt.
That was a sweet shot from Seth there. He pumped that thing up there. He only got about 100 feet off the tee.
Josh with a nice upshot. Should be a simple birdie.
Nick with the cheat code again. This lefty outside line.
Should have skipped up there.
Looking for a little pitch up here.
He's got some really good touch when it comes to his approach shots.
I don't mind squirrels.
Seth's just getting all kind of razzing on this hole, hitting that limb and then the little squirrel in the background. Let's see what he can do with his putt.
Yeah, you made it. And he scared the squirrel.
Good recovery on
He bangs it in and runs the squirrel off for everybody else.
Yep, and Nick knocks his down as well.
Mike
But
with
it's
an up.
looking like a star frame.
Yeah. Mike with the uphill putt, Josh with the downhill putt.
Bend the reality of what a disc can be and discover Ultra Soft plastic. With its extreme flexibility and tackiness, Ultra Soft has the best grip and flex of any plastic Prodigy has ever made. Take on cold or wet weather with confidence behind every shot. We are excited to add 300 Ultra Soft to the lineup, which joins 400 and 500 Ultra Soft. Check out the entire collection today on ProdigyDisc.com or your local retailer.
We have our final hole, hole 14 at 480 feet, par 4. It's pretty wide open on both sides. Is that rock area OB or is it just casual?
I believe that rock area was casual.
Okay. So that's taking that right side. Probably the common play for most right hand players.
Yeah, it's wide open there. That lefty side, it's got a lot of branches in that tree in the middle.
Mike rips him a good one. Crushes it.
Yeah, again, Mike's got the power to get up there and get a look.
Okay, so I was wondering what side Nick was going to take. I don't know if he was going to take that left side or not. It looks like he's going to try to flex something on the wide right side.
Yeah, about the only hole I've seen him throw a right-handed shot on.
Good shot. Josh throws a good one too. Crush that one.
Yeah, that disc he threw a lot today. That thing flipped up nice for him. Got him a lot of distance. Little pitch up forehand from Nick here. Turns it over again. He's done that a few times today. Struggling with that forehand turnover.
That's just jumping that up there. Almost runs it in. He's got a lot of power for a jump, like for uphill, because that's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, he had a pretty good distance there. Mike just pitching it up under the basket smart.
Nick for his birdie.
Little tester here.
He finishes the front nine with another birdie.
They back in like
That was a good one to
October of last
finish
year,
off
they dug
with a nice putt too.
Josh getting it in a little high in the chains, but sticks for him. Other two should be just be tap ins.
No, just two star frames back to back to finish the front nine.
Boys are starting to heat up here.
We got Mike at 5 down, Seth at 4 down, Josh at 2, and Nick at 2 down through the front nine.